Wow! Welcome back to your mom's house. It's your boy. My name is Joseph, and it's nice to meet you.
Hi.
Welcome back to the Neanderthal podcast.
My name is Jeff.
All right. We have Joseph, Jeff.
Jeffrey.
What's wrong, buddy?
What's wrong,
my cousin? What's wrong with the name Jeffrey? What's wrong with the name Jeffrey?
Sorry about that. I just I had something stuck in my throat.
No,
What's your last name?
Didn't you hear him? His last name is...
That's my name. It's Jeffrey.
Well, my name's Bill. Bill Cock. Bill Cock. My name's Bill Cock. And we're back with the Neanderthal podcast. We got another goon that we're waiting on, but he's gonna walk in.
I will always claim it to be the Neanderthal podcast.
That's up to you, Joseph.
That is just the incorrect.
So the bit
of the word Neanderthal.
So the bit of this podcast is if any of us do the ha funny, we laugh. We have to take a nice little drink of Dasani, and my friend here, Jeffrey, had a very suspicious cough, so he's going to be christening the podcast.
Nah, 1 second here. That was actually my intention, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah.
My name is Jeffrey. As you can tell. Sorry, my last name lasted a little longer there, but yeah, I thought might as well just get the ball rolling, I gotta have something to get the ball rolling.
So, anything you want to talk about, Joseph?
Me, Joseph, man of many, many words, many talents, many fames.
You got a cool coat.
Yeah, you do have a nice coat on right now. It's looking pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Making me feel a certain type of way.
Warm?
No. It's making me feel pretty cold.
How is my coat making you feel cold?
It spits a fire inside. It spits a fire inside me that. Well, wouldn't fire make you warm?
Yeah.
In theory,
that's why I'm confused.
But
that would make it cool. I mean, I guess it depends on what kind of. You ever one of those fucking coals that has pure just insulin in it, so much insulin that there's no fur, so you put it on.
Insulin.
Insulation. Insulation, motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about. But
insulin?
Yes, insulin. You know what has fucking insulin in the coat?
The fucking diabetes jacket. The diabetes jacket.
The diabetes jacket, dude. You know what I'm talking about. But insulation. You ever have. I have this fucking coat, right? This blue big ass
coat.
We have a friend joining us.
Hey, it's me, Joe Biden. I'm back.
Hi, Joe Biden.
Oh, hey, Joe Biden. My name's Joseph.
What's up, Joe Biden?
Hi.
Nice to meet you for the first time, Joe.
My name is Jeff. That's my full name.
What's my
just
name?
to let you know.
Bill Cock.
Bill Cock.
Anyway, what I was saying, but
Great to meet you, man.
I used to have this coat that was pure insulation in it.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking
Not
for. I
insulin.
fucked up.
Not
Insulin. Not made out of pure insulin.
If you feel it,
And
I
I had no heat in my house, and I put that fucker on. I thought I was gonna fucking freeze my balls off. The thing was friggin' cold as shit.
I mean, yeah, you just gotta keep your body heat in, but...
Right, well, but when I first put it on, it was cold as hell. So I'm
Yeah.
saying a jacket can't be cold.
Oh. I think I'm gonna get the jelly bean.
Jelly bean?
Get the jelly
I
bean.
think that'll help. How do I get out?
You are trapped.
Well, there's the door to the closet right there. And
For
you can
all
turn
y'all
the
who
knob.
don't know on the podcast, we are currently stuck on an airplane right now.
Well, the pilot, the pilot turned on the brakes by accident, but he can't turn them off. So now we're just sort of floating, suspended.
Yeah,
in
we're
midair.
kind of just waiting for a tow truck at this
Oh,
moment
this
in
is
time.
mission control. We're gonna be out here for another 52 minutes. Sit tight and.
We're gonna be out here for another 52
Does anybody
minutes.
know why there's mission control on a plane?
while they're telling the
I don't know,
passengers that?
but I know there's ground control somewhere.
Oh.
I'm trying to get the Major Tom, but
Oh, jelly beans.
Uh-oh, turbulence.
Oh no.
Oh, shit! Fuck!
Okay, wait. I want to mention that in a little bit, I want to introduce the guys to a classic drink that's handed down in my household.
It has cum in it.
It does not have cum in it. They keep insisting that it's got cum in it. It doesn't. It's called Pilk. Pilk.
And we just so happen to have the materials to make this on the plane?
Yeah, I mean, you know how like the stewardesses have that little cart they push around?
I mean, we're going
Yes,
to Hungary. Of
we
course,
know.
we're gonna bring the Pilk with us.
Hungry at this time of the year?
Yeah.
At this time of day, at this time of year, in this part of the country.
Yes.
That is a
May I
correct
see?
statement.
No. But you know, like those little cart. Oh, I did laugh. Shoot! I forgot that I have to drink this delicious water.
Dasani, we love it.
Sponsored
Just
by
kidding.
Dasani.
Can't be sold
All right.
in England. Actually.
Dasani can't be
Really?
sold in England.
It's either Dasani or Aquafina, whichever one's owned by the Coca-Cola company, because it's just purified tap water, and they have actually pretty strict regulations
Rules against that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. So grave robbing. A topic that we're all pretty well versed in. That's what we got to start at UPenn when we were in the grave robbing program.
Yeah,
until
but
got
we
rid of it.
we all majored in it.
Yeah.
Class
So
of 2006.
here we go.
2006 is a wild year, man.
If
I'm
you
old
were
as
to
fuck, if you haven't noticed. Yeah.
What?
I'm old as fuck if you haven't noticed.
I've noticed. I'm currently noticing.
Yeah, you can see the white hairs now sprouting out everywhere. Yeah,
It's a shame.
anyways,
I'm pretty old.
It's like a fine wine.
if we're
Oh, sure.
if you were to rob a grave, whose grave? Why?
Okay. All right. Call me a basic bitch.
Basic bitch.
Thank
What
you.
grave would you rob?
That was I set myself up for that. Like that was I set up the tee and you shot for the fences.
Yep.
Oh, golf. I get it.
Oh, golf these. What grave would you rob? Basic bitch. Use the jellyfin, bro.
You'd rob Jeffrey's family?
No,
So funny.
True. Yeah. True.
No,
The family name?
No, call me a basic
How
bitch.
dare
But
you try to get
I would try to rob one of the pyramids because there is like ancient valuables in there and like if not I'm not talking about the Pyramid of Giza. I'm talking like one of the lesser guarded ones. Because there's got to be a shit ton of pyramids in Egypt.
Well, here's the issue though. In the 40s, they all got like excavated. That's the issue. So there's like not a whole lot of shit left in those pyramids.
That's what Egypt wants you to think.
I
Because
see.
they had this whole
figured it out. He's figured out
propaganda
some shit.
campaign where they're like, "Ayo, don't even worry about the pyramids anymore. We already dug them all out. We got Tony,
They ain't got
the-
shit.
Tony
the excavator?
Tony the excavator to take his shovel and spade and just check under there."
I thought Tony the
With help
Excavator was the
fucking
cousin
Bob
of-
the Builder on the way.
I thought Tony the Excavator was the cousin of Thomas the Tank Engine.
Nah, it's
And
like
the lore continues.
it's like a distant family connection. Like they
Oh.
had cousins who fucked.
Cousins. Why not brothers?
I've been there.
No.
Brothers in
They
arms.
each had cousins, and those cousins copulated with one another.
Yeah, but why couldn't it be
Train sex?
a person and their train sets?
I mean,
Yeah, Thomas the Tank Engine.
Is that the Thomas the Tank Engine Club, like the Mile High Club?
that's-
All right, is anyone here in the Thomas the Tank Engine Club?
I
I thought you guys were talking about fucking cousins. My bad.
Anyways, I would rob a Egyptian tomb because I feel like it'd be less guarded now that because no one else thinks there's anything left, right? Are you making fun of me?
No. No.
Okay.
I'm very confused.
I'm very
because
confused
our
as well.
good friend Bill
Whatever.
over here started.
Bill, I started pogging because it was a good idea.
Anyway, I would rob a Egyptian pyramid because it's not gonna be well guarded. People are think that's not there, and like the worst I'm gonna get is like some sort of mummy curse. And like I can deal with that. I can buy my health
All
back.
right, the mummy curse. You get circumcised.
Looks like I'm sailing free, boys.
Mummy curse.
No.
What? All right. If you were to get cursed by a mummy, what would be the worst possible thing?
Erectile dysfunction.
Erectile. Yeah, that's bad.
Erectile function.
Just permanent boner.
Permanent boner.
Just like no hands
Yeah.
down, dick up.
Well, like constantly you're pitching a tent.
Like you can't even like force it just to go like down your pant leg. It just goes straight
Like
out.
how I'm doing right
Let
now.
me ask you a question though. Would you rather either have like a constant boner or the constant runs?
Constant
Oh,
boner.
shit,
The runs like
Constant
constantly,
boner.
like
Constantly
having,
shitting your
I'd
pants.
rather
like,
have a
constantly
boner.
having like to take like a shit. Like,
Boner.
You'd rather have, dude.
Dude, I can just
No,
unscrew my
yeah,
dick.
yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah,
unscrew
yeah.
my
No,
asshole.
I'm saying, so you would rather have
I
a
can
constant
unscrew-
boner than the constant.
Yeah, because you could just be like, I have a condition. It's not.
I
It's not
have-
a sexual
man.
thing.
Oh,
I just
man,
have a.
man.
You
It's
know
it's
about
a.
the-
I'm gonna be doing.
Have
That's
you
a-
heard about the people who like orgasm like 100 times a day?
Yeah,
man.
that's my mom.
Yeah, I know. I was
Hey,
there,
yo.
but I'm talking.
Hey, yo.
I was there, but the point is, but there's actually people like a medical condition where like there's this dude who like can't stop coming.
Oh.
And they don't
It's
stop
sad
coming.
as shit.
They don't stop coming,
and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop
Oh, I
coming.
miss my uncle. Anyways.
Yeah, I miss.
I'm
mine
sure he
too.
misses you too.
Okay, yeah. So I would rob Egyptian tomb. What
So
do you guys?
personally, I'm robbing the grave of Tony the Excavator in the 40s when he robbed all
Well,
those.
what? No, because they hired him to.
They hired
excavate
him, but
these
nowadays
pyramids.
he's dead. If I were to rob
can't
his
tell
grave and then revive him, I have like a dual team action of robbing graves.
That is helpful.
So yeah.
it would speed up the grave robbing
So
process.
I'm gonna hire a witch and rob Tony the Excavator's grave.
Well, that's a whole different. Then you
What
have to
kind of
find a
witch would you hire?
Well,
Which witch?
Like what? Like
Which witch?
Which witch?
The
Which
wicked,
witch?
the wicked witch.
The Wicked Witch?
The wicked witch.
Which witch is the Wicked Witch?
Which
Ding
Wicked
dong.
Witch would you wish?
The wicked witch of the yeast.
Let me put
The-
my
the
balls
yeast?
in your
How do you think you get yeast infections, dude?
Because you wished upon the Wicked Witch, so that's the witch to the east, not the west. It's actually the Wicked Witch to the west? Yeast?
All right, what grave are you robbing?
Bro, you good?
What grave are you robbing?
Gravy Robin.
I'll rob my own grave.
Really? That's metal.
That's metal as fuck, yeah.
I'll rise from the dead to take my own fucking body out of it.
How does that work? Is that like, is it like an out of
Well,
body
because I got the
experience?
curse from robbing the mummy's grave, I constantly have a boner. And
Right.
over time,
Right, right.
Yeah, you do have a boner.
as my body decomposes, my penis being erect for so long has actually started to calcify and creates sort of a drill. Now, in a couple of years, there'll be dozens of earthquakes from California finally splits across from the U.S. due to tectonic plate shifting, and that'll cause vibrations, causing my dick to burrow through, causing new life to spring into the
Like a
world.
natural vibrator. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, exactly. You know how like the Flash does that thing where he just goes through objects?
Yeah, he just vibrates, man.
Yeah, I'm saying my dick will do that after I'm dead and excavate my own tomb.
Damn.
All right, yeah, I'm with it.
What about you?
Tony the Excavator.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Me. Who would
Jeffrey.
I rob? If I had to rob a singular grave,
A singular?
a singular grave, a
Roger.
singular, I think I would have to rob.
No, that's a good one.
You're so smart.
I would find the tomb
Oh my god,
of
really?
Attila the Hun.
Attila the Hun.
Attila the Hun.
Okay, forgive my ignorance,
Yes.
but remind me who Attila the Hun is.
Attila the Hun was
a hunk of man.
He was a very much of a hunk of man. But
Just kidding. He was a terrible warlord.
No, wait.
He could also
Not-
be a hunk.
No, not Attila the Hun. Genghis Khan.
Genghis
Khan.
Genghis Khan.
I must say Genghis Khan.
Star of the hit sitcom Friends, Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan.
Khan, yeah.
Genghis
No one
Khan.
talks about that.
Golden Horde.
He's
Yeah,
the one
the
who played
golden
Ross
one.
Geller.
Yeah.
was great.
No one talks about it. I keep bringing it up.
His greatest accomplishment. Yeah.
Everyone was like, was Ross wrong when he did the thing? Yes, he was wrong. He murdered like the entirety of Asia.
Yeah. He
like
pretty
it's
much
fucked.
did.
Dude,
He was a
you know, it's like my grandmother always says, Genghis Khan sucked these nuts. It's very, very prevalent saying in my
I
family.
have met your grandmother, and I can say with confidence that she says that often.
Thank you, Joe Biden.
Why is it Russian?
Because what? No, because his grandmother is from Russia, where I am from as well.
Joe
Biden
Biden
from
from Russia.
That's not a good look right now.
That's not a good look right now.
Not a good look.
Oh Christ! Okay.
Think of the times.
Think of the times.
All right.
Okay, why Genghis Khan?
Why Genghis Khan?
Why not Genghis Khan?
All right, here's the thing, right? So Genghis Khan, like, got mad bitches, right?
Oh yeah.
Like dead ass.
Unlike
we
you.
all know.
Unlike-
Unlike your poor boy who's starving right now, but he got some mad bitches. We're talking thousands of motherfuckers, right?
Yeah.
Are you telling me?
all right.
Listen.
Isn't there the
Are
theory
you telling me?
that, like,
Are you telling me?
No.
That in his grave there's not the secret of how to have and spit mad game.
Dude, it's called raping and
Yeah, I was about to
pillaging, and
say.
it's not okay.
Okay, well, I'm not talking about that.
Well, that's how he did it.
I'm not talking about
was a
that right
warlord.
now. I know he was a warlord.
How do you think?
He's secret. He's
I like to
be a
think-
shitty dude.
Do you think
Be
people
a
wanted to
fucked up fella.
sleep with the warlord
No,
out
I'm
of
sure they don't.
Fair enough. You. Oh. All right. That's a bleep. Joe, if you. Joe. Jeffrey. If you want to be like Genghis Khan, you're going to jail. Like.
I'm not saying. I'm saying. All I'm saying is that dude's got some secrets, dude.
It's.
and they should stay buried.
They should stay right where they are.
So anyways, if you were to rob Steve Jobs' grave, how would you do it? Like, that shit's not just an iPhone swipe to the left to unlock.
Wait, can we look up where Steve Jobs was buried? Just
probably next to Ligma.
what the fuck is Ligma, dude?
Steve Jobs.
Who the hell is Steve Jobs?
Suck my balls.
I'm gonna look it up.
You're gonna look it up? Okay.
Where?
What's the definition of it?
Fuck off.
Okay,
Which
it's
word
time for Pilk.
I
It's Pilk time.
Where's Steve Jobs buried?
Oh, wait, is it Pilk time? I
It's
thought we were
Pilk
doing
time.
Steve Jobs is buried in California. Palo Alto, California.
Oh,
Alright.
that's rich
But
people.
before we get into discussion of how we break into Steve Jobs' grave, I want to introduce you guys to a family drink, handed down throughout the years.
Will you tell us what the drink is made out of?
I will tell you once you've had some.
All right.
Oh wait, was Steve Jobs cremated?
Was he?
Hey yo. Oh. Was Steve Jobs? All right. Steve Jobs was cremated. Holy shit. Alright.
Not gonna lie, bro. This Pilk looks like shit, especially being that it looks like normal cow's milk,
How
which
much-
I try not to drink.
How much does this?
Do you try not to drink cow's milk?
Yes, and I believe Jeffrey's lactose intolerant.
Jeffrey is very.
Are you lactose intolerant?
I've been farting recently, so maybe I am too. Like after I drink.
Yeah, but that's only in my mouth.
body does
Yeah.
not consume the alcohol.
Alright.
The alcohols. My body does not consume
The
the
insulin.
dairies.
The
And
insulin.
the insulin.
And the
as well.
insulin.
Insulin
Okay.
bed.
Yeah, there is dairy in this, so if you don't want to have any, because
It's
you.
too late. I've already committed.
I will have a sip.
Yeah, all I'm asking for is a sip.
All
All right.
ready?
So
Cheers.
if we hate this, will you be offended?
If you hate this, I will be offended, but I will understand.
Pilk on three.
Okay.
One,
on 2,
two,
3, Pilk.
Why is it not that bad?
It's not terrible.
I
Not.
don't know how I'm supposed to feel.
It's like milk, but like you
Curdling.
You carbonated it for no reason.
Yeah, it just tastes like milk, but with a bit. Well, it tastes like milk and Pepsi. That's what it is.
It tastes like milk out of the cow's.
You son of a bitch! I asked you earlier if it's just milk and Pepsi, and you
You
said
fool!
no.
I tricked you! I tricked you the whole time! It
got
was Pepsi and milk! Yeah,
Joe just bamboozled you.
Yeah, it's not that
Tastes
bad.
like Pepto-Bismol a little bit. Am
I mean,
I crazy?
I haven't had Pepto-Bismol.
I
Well,
like-
you
I-
have insulin in your jacket, so are you like a superhero or something?
Probably.
like, I wouldn't drink this, like, normally. Like, I wouldn't go out of my way to make some Pilk.
Right.
But it's not the worst.
No, it's
I was
it's
expecting
not,
much worse, and
I'll
it's
drink it.
it just tastes like milk Pepsi.
It just tastes like really smooth Pepsi. I'm not even really
Yeah.
tasting the milk a whole lot.
So like it's like Pepsi, but like all the letters just like bubble font. Peeps.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it tastes like Pepsi in Broadway font.
Like Beebus.
Broadway font. All
Broadway.
right.
The fuck is Broadway?
So yeah, there was the Pilk
Wait,
review.
time the fuck out. What the fuck is Broadway font? There's a font called
Yeah,
Broadway
it's
font.
like a big like
listen.
showcasey like
Oh
font.
shit.
Yeah.
Show me. I believe you. I'll look it up myself. I just
Broadway font. All
I'm
right.
gonna be sipping on Pilk.
Oh yeah, it's
Sipping on gin and juice. That's the Snoop Dogg song, I think.
Oh
Sipping on
yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
I just know it was called Broadway font.
Steve Jobs, who now we know is cremated, so that puts a damper on my plans.
Well, here's the
personally.
thing. So
He made it with Creed.
You're ending the silence. That's on you.
The band or the fighter from Rocky?
what the fuck is wrong with you?
A lot.
Fair enough.
Steve Jobs is cremated.
Well, is there a grave to rob then? That's
Well, I think there's a marked grave because that's what the internet
But is
said.
there like anything in the grave? That's
His
the question.
ashes.
I mean, it could, but some people just like do the spreading of the ashes thing, or like they could like keep in like a.
I prefer
is
the
it
spreading
called
of
a
the
vase or a
cheeks.
vase? Like, what do you call
Urn.
an urn? So none of those.
You out there, you earned that, my friend.
I believe Jeffrey is going to die by the end of the night, being like he has
Alright.
had one meal today.
If you haven't noticed, Jeffrey's a bit of a bitch boy, but that's alright. He's gonna make it through.
Pilk.
Good little bottom.
Good little.
I like Pilk. It's alright.
Okay, out of 10, how do we rate Pilk out of 10? And what, like, number 10 being like a crisp apple cider on a fall's day, and 1 being like
Question.
drinking a rock.
Question.
Yeah, what's up?
Is the apple cider spiked?
No. Does that make it better?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, a little bit, but sometimes just like plain apple.
I'd give Pilk a solid 6.
I was gonna say a 7.
I'll take a 6.
I have no reason to drink Pilk over regular milk.
I don't like.
And that's
regular-
not why I can't put it higher than 6.
Let
But
me
I like
ask
it.
the question: would water, like pure old-fashioned water, be like a 5?
Well, tap water's 4.
Okay.
Fiji is 5.
Fiji's 5.
Fiji's 6.
Fiji's 5.
Yeah.
Good water is 6.
Fiji is good water. It's still overpriced.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm talking like
Well, classic-
that one water fountain in your school.
That like just hit
Yeah,
different.
so then
Poland
7.
Springs is like
7?
7.
I give this a 6. I don't really. I don't really drink Pepsi.
I would put this on the level of like a 5 or a 6.
I was expecting like 3s when I was conceptualizing
It's
it.
not by any
It's not
means-
terrible.
It's better than
Bad.
Dasani, I can say that.
Yeah. I would give it a
The
7.
Dasani-
Like, not that I would drink it on its own, but like as a once in a lifetime thing, it's not terrible.
We're all going back to another sip because you
It
can't
just
see
it
us.
tastes like very diluted, like Pepsi, and it just feels very like.
I like to think the listeners
like-
feel very left out.
If you left
Yeah.
out, imagine the 4 of us drinking Pilk. You use your critical thinking skills on
So
that
this
one.
is Pilk. So this is one of your family drinks.
This is my family drink. My babushka handed it down to me.
Your babushka.
Oh, God.
Right, because Joe
Babushti's
Biden's
nuts.
grandma's Russian,
Yeah, my grandmother's Russian.
Just
Just like your grandmother.
and like you apparently.
And like me, apparently. I do an accent just so the viewers can understand me.
Steve
better.
Jobs.
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs. So how?
What
would
jobs did he do?
9/11. Wait, what'd you say? 9/11. What jobs did he do? 9/11.
Alright. After we all have a...
Well, after I have my Pilk.
Alright, we're gonna talk about
I'm good. I didn't say shit.
Oh man, oh yeah, I took a hearty sip of Pilk and I regretted it as much as the Dasani. So
You
always
like,
said
it's
it's
like a 5 or it's not by any
it's
means-
not bad. I took a lot in my mouth
Yeah.
at once, and I was like, oh, that's Pepsi.
They always said
That's
a
what my
smooth
antelope
Pepsi.
says about cum.
They always said it was an inside job, but now I think it's just an eye job.
I'm sorry, what's your
An eye job. Hi, I'm Steve Jobs. Today, I'm going to... Okay.
Alright, yeah.
1 second.
Today, I'm going to melt these steel beams with this jet fuel.
All right. So Genghis Khan is off the table. All right, you know what? It's fine. It's fine.
No, okay, you're right. My bad.
See, but like, there's a different... Alright, no, we're not gonna
No,
get
let's not get into this.
But like,
Let's not get into this.
we... Genghis Khan is on a whole nother level. We can all agree.
All right.
It's...
right.
Bro. Genghis Khan... He's top tier war criminal, dude. Like
Oh, yeah.
like
For
he-
sure.
He did some crimes.
Is it like 10% of like Asian population have Genghis Khan in their blood?
I'm
pretty, it's like a world population.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Definitely Asian for sure. I don't know about world. but
I'm
definitely
pretty
Asian.
sure you like a pretty like substantial amount
Yeah.
of the world population.
Yeah.
Like it's like actually insane.
And how many of like Genghis Khan's a whole nother level.
Yeah, he was a fucking.
Let me grab a paper towel from the pilot's cabin because I spilled a little Dasani.
Thank you, Captain. But if I were to rob, going back to it, if I were to rob Steve Jobs' grave, I would dress up as an Android phone, and all the security guards would refuse to acknowledge me as a business rival. I'm guessing that they're not a fan of Android because they're competition. So I would dress up as an Android phone, and then I would seduce the guards away.
All right,
All of them?
seduce the guards. So you're saying they're not going to recognize you, but you're also going to seduce them?
Yeah, they'll refuse to recognize me until I pull down my fishnet stockings, and then they're like, "Ooh, mama!"
Ooh, mama, that's
Oh, mama. All right.
intense.
All right. I'm the guard. Convince me.
Okay. Hey there. Hey there, pretty boy.
What brings you to Steve Jobs' graves at this hour of night?
You want to have a functioning phone even though it's cracked 80% of the way?
Well, of course I do, but what is it? Why does it have to be here at this hour?
You want a worse version of iMessage while also having access to basically the same amount of apps?
You know what? That does sound pretty good. Yeah.
You want a phone sex?
Phone sex.
Yeah.
Why? You're right there with that voluptuous ass that I can slap and lick.
Don't do that.
Oh no,
no,
turbulence!
do
Turbulence!
Whoa! Yeah, sorry, dude. You're not gonna get to Steve Jobs' grave.
I don't know, man. You got me convinced. We have to talk about this later.
Alright, well, we'll tread on this later. Okay, how would you do it then? If seducing the guards won't work, how would you do it?
Alright, assuming that the guards aren't unseducible, as it is the wee hours of the night. Personally, I'm gonna hire the Pink Panther. Have you seen the hit movie The Pink Panther?
I have not.
Me neither. Me neither. But I'm pretty sure that panther does some devious things.
I'm pretty sure in the movie it's just a dude.
It's a French dude.
No,
there's
a panther. Well,
There's two different
like
versions.
the carrot, like the cartoon.
Okay,
Yeah,
character.
I've seen the cartoon.
I've never seen the
live
cartoon.
action.
Not the what's his name.
Was it Steve Martin?
Steve Martin. Yeah, not the Steve Martin Pink Panther. Just the normal Pink Panther.
Was it Steve Martin?
Yeah.
Okay, like a humbug.
What animal is the
That's
panther?
Steve Martin.
A panther. A panther is a panther.
What animal is it?
It's
A
It's a
panther.
big cat. It's
It's like a
panther.
leopard, but like.
It
Cool.
doesn't have the skin condition.
Yeah.
Okay, but like what? No, I know it's the Pink Panther, but what animal is it?
A panther.
I know, but what animal is it?
Pink.
Okay, there you go.
What? What was? All right. See, the Pink Panther of itself will confuse the guards for that long, that I would be able to sneak through. The Pink Panther is just a decoy in my master plan. So let's assume the Pink Panther works. I get through under the gates. I'm going into Steve Jobs' grave. I have the shovel. I have the urn in my hand. I start eating that shit. Eating those ashes. I'm getting.
You're gonna consume Steve Jobs?
I need that new upgrade, bro. I need that new iMessenger.
Are you gonna cram his ashes into the phone?
Well, yeah, that's how you get the Neuralink. You eat Steve Jobs' ashes, and then you can think you be Apple.
I have no reason to doubt you. For all I know, this could be true.
And then I go home with the Pink Panther, and we. I don't know. We start our life together. We settle down in Iraq.
But the police, they know what you did.
Oh, in the movie, the Pink Panther refers to a diamond that he steals.
You'll never be able to settle down. They'll always be chasing you. You'll live a life on the edge.
As long as I'm with you, Steve Martin's the Pink Panther. Nothing can go wrong.
Nothing can come between us. Je suis et tu brute.
All right.
That's my plan. I think that's
How would you, my good sir?
60% success on that one.
How would you rob Steve Jobs' grave?
Oh, I would just update the security software to the newest version of iOS. It's broken.
That's fair.
Alright, yeah.
Well, okay, but what about the guards?
Yeah, what are you
What
gonna
about the guards?
Yeah.
That man trusted AI too much.
You think maybe he has AI guards?
He has AI guards. At least he didn't want it to start because AI wasn't at the level where it could be like physical guards. But totally now, I feel like his grave would be guarded by
Siri.
robots monitored by fucking Zuckerberg.
Hey Siri, can I get Steve Jobs' urn, please?
1 second. Here's Steve Jobs' ashes.
It just starts spewing out of the lightning port. Of the phone.
Do you think if you snorted Steve Jobs' ashes,
Yes.
you would get high?
Yes.
Probably.
I think you would have a trip the
Yeah,
likes of which no one has ever
If we get
experienced.
500 likes,
We will rob Steve Jobs' grave and snort his ashes and tell you what happens.
and we'll record the whole thing. That's a promise.
That's a promise.
FBI, that's a promise. You better investigate us, because that's something we will do. Anyways,
I'm drinking more Pilk.
how would you?
Look, I'm listening to all these plans, and I gotta admit, like they're all good. They're all excellent plans, but there's always like little flaws. So here's the thing, I think I have the most foolproof plan how to do it.
All right,
All right.
let's hear it. What's wrong?
So I just had a cough. So I'm a vampire, right? You know, as you guys know, it's well known.
And you're on a plane. Do you know how fucking dangerous that is?
I live life on the edge, man. What can I say? I live life on the edge.
Dangerous, man.
Literally, I'm sitting on the wing of this plane. I'm.
Yeah, we are on the wing of
edge.
this
We are on the
plane.
wing of the plane. We are losing altitude quick.
Yeah.
That's just because the pilot pulled the brakes.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
this turbulence is really fucking.
It's a bit of an edging game that we enjoy to partake in every once in a while. But continue.
Anyway, so me being a vampire,
Yeah, of course.
I can shapeshift into anybody, right?
Is that how they work?
I know they can shapeshift.
They can become a bat, but can they become other people?
Well,
It depends on your
All right, let's assume your vampire can do that.
I'm a ginger. I get special rules.
All right, fine.
So this is how this
Sure.
works.
Lore! Put it in the wiki!
A ginger vampire?
A
Gross.
Well, we don't have souls anyway, dude. It's
Even-
not that big of a
even
step
paler
when you
than
think
before.
about it. Exactly. I'm like, it's the sun is not my friend.
Anyways.
Anyway, now, so if I had to figure out who I would shapeshift into. So here's what I would do.
Steve Jobs.
That's too big.
I would. No. So I would shapeshift into
Batman.
Michael Jackson, right?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, okay.
Mike, back
Dude,
from the grave.
It's not that.
Okay,
it's not
wait.
that big.
What age Michael Jackson? Are we talking the one that looks like a vampire or the one that looks like a
come on.
respectable young member of society?
It has to be the classic one that looks like a vampire. One, it's easier to shapeshift into.
All right, so
It's much easier to shapeshift into. I don't have to go that far.
so Michael Jackson before he diddled kids. That's where we are.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That's the Michael Jackson you are.
I have
that's an important
standards.
distinction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. All right.
Okay, Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, right?
Milady.
Milady.
Mul-
Michael Jackson.
Mul-
He does do that a lot, doesn't
He would 100%.
No, you're wrong. It's you guys are all wrong. It's my lady.
Okay.
So anyway,
that's on me.
I would
I'll drink
go
Coke to
into
that.
Michael Jackson. Now let me ask you a question. You're a security
All right,
guard,
ask me a
right?
question.
I'm about to ask you a question.
You're the
right?
security guard.
You're a security guard.
Uh-oh, power
and
ran
you
out. It's
saw
not 6
Michael
a.m. yet.
Jackson.
Or.
Exactly, and you saw Michael Jackson walking up to you, moonwalking up to you, grabbing his crotch with his one glove.
Okay, when he is doing that, is his like hand fully cupping the balls, or is it just like a this, or is it like in the grundle?
It depends on like what era. A lot of the time, you guys can't see this. A lot of the time, he's going like this.
Oh,
A lot of the time, it's more like a.
Yeah, I figured it was just like a hand on like the pelvis.
I think
It depends on what dance he does, because there's sometimes you're like, oh, that's obviously on the pelvis, and then sometimes he's like, that man is like just going full into the jungle right there.
I think there's like a button on his gooch that just gives him sauce, and he just every time he gets inside, he's just like, oh, more sauce, ah!
Yeah, it's called punching your nuts, man.
Yeah, it's called punching your nuts.
No! To sing that high.
Oh God, you've ruined the recipe.
He's putting the
Here's
jelly
the thing.
beans in
Here's
the
the thing
Pilk.
that you guys don't understand about Michael Jackson. He talked down this like his entire career. Right? He talked like this. And whenever he needed to sing,
I think you're thinking of Michael
go
Jordan.
on stage. That too. You're the only thing that's keeping me human. That's a different reference for another day. But every time you go on stage, you go, all right, time to sing. And that's how he sang.
Okay.
Every single.
How is this?
Thanks for rubbing your
How
nipples.
is
I
the-
appreciate
how
that.
does
Okay,
this-
How does this relate to Steve
yes,
Jobs?
So let me tell. So anyway, his voice aside, you're telling me as a security guard, if you saw Michael Jackson moonwalk up to your ass, and it's fucking like like when he had like the fucking like it was the white T-shirt, the black like kind of bedazzled.
Why are you bringing race
like,
into this?
What? Let the man talk. Let the man.
Are you going to let me finish?
No, we talked about. Was it you with the edging earlier?
No, I was.
No!
I
You
was,
were the edging.
I don't know what I was edging, but all right, Michael
Hey,
Jackson.
so you're telling me you wouldn't see Michael Jackson at the classic Michael Jackson getup when you think of Michael Jackson?
Yeah, sure.
Right, coming up to you, moonwalking up to your ass, hand full on the crotch, the one singular white glove, like posing and going, can you let me into Steve Jobs' grave? And that you wouldn't let my man
I don't know.
in?
Yeah.
Are you telling me you would not let Michael Jackson into Steve?
I would not because
You
he's
would go
dead.
down in history, dude. You would go down in history as the man who witnessed the fusion of Michael Jackson snorting Steve Jobs' ashes.
Alright, so-
You can't tell me that you would say no to this man.
I would
You
go.
can't tell
I'd go,
me.
Mr. Jackson. Where's your identification, sir?
Can we take a
Right
moment
here.
All right, fine. Yeah, you get into the grave.
Can we take a moment to appreciate that Joe Biden drank all of his pilk?
I drank all my. It was
You
good.
drank all the pilk.
It was pretty damn
I
good.
kind of want to pour this into the pilk.
Don't pour it into the pilk.
Don't pour the
It's gonna dilute the
Dasani.
pilk.
Don't pour the Dasani into the pilk.
All right, this is the
Jeffrey, it'll look like this.
Oh God.
dead ass.
No,
it's
that's
a jelly bean
That's
shit.
the
No.
jelly bean. All right, so you snorted his ashes. Why? What's your goal?
What's your grind?
What's my grind? To ascend to the next plane.
Okay.
Two of the greatest businessmen of all time fused into one.
Michael Jackson was a successful businessman.
I mean, you could argue the dude had fucking 3 giraffes in his backyard. He's got to be at least
He
decent.
did have 3 giraffes.
You can't tell me, man, with 3 giraffes is not decently low.
Why 3? Why not 4 or 2? That's a
I
very,
think he. I
why
think
not
he
just
would.
like. I think he needs that giraffe to cuck the other 2 giraffes because
Right,
he is a natural born cuck, Michael Jackson.
As
Right
we
back,
all
dump
know.
with my pilk.
As we all know. But you can't tell me.
Yeah.
I forgot where I was going with this.
Jelly bean stuff was
You can
only
tell
on
me
top
too.
and didn't mix.
But you can't tell me that he wasn't as successful. He was like, wasn't he a billionaire?
Michael Jackson?
Yeah, he had to be a billionaire.
Stop rubbing your tummy.
Rub your belly button. It's cuter that way.
All right,
He was a millionaire.
he spent a lot.
Anyway, so two very successful businessmen.
Sorry, I'm choked up on milk.
Two
I'm
very
like
successful,
chocolate
two
milk,
very
dude.
successful businessmen are now fused. Just imagine it, right? Imagine it.
Yeah, Patara ring
Let
style.
me set the scene for you.
Okay.
You have Michael Jackson. You, the guard, are about to witness history as you let Michael Jackson.
It's
into
like
the grave.
you choose your
It's
own
like
adventure.
it's like a laser field, and in the center is like a podium with like the urn of the ashes, and you see Michael Jackson walk in, just sniff the air and go. Come on, Jamona! And he just moves in a way you've never seen a person move, and just get out of the way of the lasers and dodge. And I think at one point you see him moonwalk on a laser, which makes no sense because it's purely made out of light, right? Anyway, he gets to the urn, strikes a pose, sings a little bit of Dirty Diana because why not?
It's me, Steve Jobs.
And then he gets that urn. He takes his glove, just goes, grabs the top of the lid, flicks it over, doesn't give a fuck. Michael Jackson doesn't give a fuck. Has the ashes, gently pours them out while he's singing, "We are the world, we are children." Pours it out, right? Throws the urn over it. You hear the urn crash behind you because you don't give a fuck.
Steve Jobs.
And then you hear it go silent. Pure silent. And all you see is Michael Jackson. And change and metamorphosis as he levitates off the ground. And he starts singing a pop song about apple. We have the apples! We got the hours, baby! Get you to the apple! And he rises into the heavens and ascends this mortal plane. That's it.
All right, so I think a slept-on candidate is we hire the penguins of Madagascar. Now those motherfuckers
Oh my God.
will not be denied access to anywhere in the world.
We can't just move on from that, dude. Oh my god.
Nah,
that was a good improv.
That was great. That was great. Yeah.
I've been slacking so far today, so I appreciate
Yeah, that was
it.
great.
Thank you.
But hiring the penguins of Madagascar is just such a power move.
They are like, I'm convinced that those guys are assassins.
Do you know that Rico actually made the atomic bombs? Like the Manhattan Project from the World War II didn't exist. Rico just spawned them in. Because he can spawn anything and you can just throw them
That's
out.
their lore. Do you think the penguins of Madagascar are gods?
Yeah, and they're the ones that caused
I do think they are, yeah.
Steve Jobs to do the inside job.
Like some blackmail shit? Or
Like they had
No,
some dirt on him.
like they
why would the penguins do that?
because they invented mind control.
Mind control.
Not the
Well,
penguins.
I think you guys are misunderstanding my question. I'm not talking about them being like super powerful beings. I'm talking about them being your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Well, they wouldn't be Jesus Christ per se.
I know,
they
but
would-
like
they would be a
the
Christ
equivalent,
figure.
of like, it's Madagascar Pixar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
like
no,
the
DreamWorks,
Pixar.
DreamWorks.
Like the DreamWorks.
The four penguins
Like
could
you
form
see-
a cross.
They could.
They
right?
could!
They
Oh my god, they could!
And one of them's taller than the rest.
And they
He
sent
would be
their
the bottom
only
part.
son.
Private would be on top.
I see the thumbnail already.
And they sent, but they sent their only son, like the kid's like sitting on like, the crescent moon.
Mort, I've been hung on the penguin cross.
I can no longer move it, I'm being crucified. Mort, you fucking, why did you release Pontius Pilate, Mort? Mort, my Pontius Pilate, Mort, why did you report me to the Romans, Mort?
Kowalski, analysis.
Well, sir, his hands are stapled to my chest.
They're hitting my nipple.
Rico, more staples.
Oh, sir, why are we hanging King Julian?
Don't worry about it, Private. He's got a reincarnate in 3 days.
I don't know about that. I cannot move it for 3 whole days. What a bummer.
According to the lore, you move it,
This
move
is
it once again.
blasphemous. We're gonna get canceled by the Presbyterian Church.
And then Michael Jackson comes down from the heaven.
We all need to drink so much Dasani.
I'm done. I can't anymore.
Oh my god. So, would you crucify King Julian to bring back Michael Jackson? Would that be something you do?
No,
Okay,
no.
1 second.
To
1
take away his
second.
ability to move it.
Well, you can move it.
I gotta think about that, dude. Are we talking about like?
No.
Say that loud.
Are we talking about like? Well, I'm gonna say it with chess, but I don't want to start any controversy. We're talking like before, like the whole like legal shit with Michael Jackson, like bringing back like
Prime.
that part, but, like
Nah, good
prime,
Michael.
prime,
Good Michael Jackson.
What do we consider like prime Michael Jackson?
90s.
That's fair.
90s Michael Jackson.
Like late 80s to like
Late
okay.
80s, or not Jackson 5, like Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Like the beginning of his solo career.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was good. All right, I don't know why I had to say that, but I did. I'm gonna say it with chess, but man, you know what? It has been MJ's time.
You think?
Yeah, I think it has. Look, he did really good in basketball. He tried baseball, it didn't work out.
He tried the whole Space Jam
And
thing.
he tried the whole Space Jam thing, didn't work out. You know, but he met Bugs Bunny, and they have a very good relationship. Right?
Oh yeah, very romantic.
Very hot.
Very romantic relationship, right?
Good to
It's a
watch.
shame that he had to break into all those other movies and throw basketballs at the audience, though.
Yeah.
That was fucked.
I
Okay,
can't
are we,
wait
are we
for
going?
Space
Are we
Jam
going into
3.
this territory?
No.
Can we bring it up? Can we talk about it?
All right,
Yeah.
But we have to now.
Okay,
We have to,
okay.
yeah.
For context, there is a Super Eye Patch Wolf video. Super Eye Patch Wolf is a YouTuber. Makes some great content. And there is a video called Space Jam 2 is a Lie. It is personally my favorite video on the internet. And it depicts... It is... spoilers for the video. Please watch it. Try to watch it blind, because it is my favorite video on the internet. But basically, it is a retelling of Space Jam 2, where Michael Jordan becomes the most powerful individual in the universe, and is also fucking Bugs Bunny.
One of the most incredible things I've ever seen in my fucking life.
You know what's almost just as good? A specific donkey video that we had watched recently when we were not in our correct states of mind.
Oh, you like that video?
I was not there for
yes.
that.
We also
what
watched
video?
a donkey video where it was just audio of him describing Bill Cheatler. Also a great video.
Is that the one where we did? Is that the same Jack the Ripper night? Because I don't remember.
Yes.
I don't remember
we also... It was a good night. We had a good time.
All I remember is I was like, dude, I'm done. I can't. All I remember is that I fucking was clicking on the slides and I got really into it, and it suddenly like dawned on me what the fuck I was doing a slide on, and I'm like, shit. Like, this is interesting as fuck. And I swear to God, he came up right behind me. I was clicking as fast as I could to get done. And I just sat here, and I was like, I don't know what in the fuck is going on.
All right.
I was very tired, for those of you who are curious.
Do you think Neo Michael Jordan would beat Jack the Ripper? Like prime, like Jack the Ripper, he just drank the blood of a prostitute. Like he's on demon time. He's on demon time, Jack the Ripper.
Is it like regular Jack the Ripper or like JoJo's Jack the Ripper?
He's demon time, Jack the Ripper. I just said this. He's demon time, Jack the
Demon
Ripper.
Time Jack the Ripper. I think it would be an interesting fight. I think it would be because I think Jack the Ripper would like try to be like, "Oi, governor, I'm gonna fuck you up in baseball, governor, or basketball, whatever sport you play, governor." And Michael Jordan be like, "Hey, fuck you," and it just would be.
You've got me
like,
convinced.
Right? So it's just like I don't.
Jack the Ripper, I'm no longer going to move it.
I'm like.
And Jack the Ripper just looks up and says, "That's my god right there.
Yeah.
That's the one who I've been worshiping this entire time."
If King Julian was Jesus Christ, would you accept him?
If King Julian was Jesus
Like
Christ,
it came out that King Julian was Jesus Christ all along.
I feel like that would cause a
Like
lot
Jesus-
of problems. More problems than. I think it would cause even more problems than if historically accurate Jesus came back.
That's fair. All right. What's your ideal sandwich formation? Like the ideal construction of a sandwich.
Okay.
You go first.
All right. So I'm very particular about my sandwiches.
Okay.
First,
Eucharist, salami, Eucharist. The end.
What's a Eucharist?
fuck up.
Eucharist
There's more.
is not. All right.
All right. So
It's
here's my, what does my
Eucharist.
ideal like sandwich look like?
Eucharist.
Formation. Yeah. What's
Okay.
your sandwich?
All right. First and foremost, I need to have some sort of a hard. Fuck with that like sliced bread soft shit. It needs
Stop
to be some sort of like a what?
Don't clap. I'll mess up the...
I'm
Turbulence.
Sorry,
Turbulence.
I was clapping during turbulence. Apparently, that's a crime. Now, alright, so it has to be
Pilk.
It
I
has
have spare pilk.
Pilk. Pilk will be the side drink for the sandwich. So it has to be either like a crisp roll. If that makes any sense. Like it can't be like it can be a little soft, but it has to have like a little bit like a crisp, like texture to it. Do you know what I'm talking about? And like. Not like a hard roll, a lot like a sub roll, but like a little bit more crunchy. Like you can
Toasted.
Yeah, almost like it's toasted. That's a better way to put it. All right, so that would have to be the bread, right?
Yeah.
And then it depends on the mood. But for me, I'm the fuck you holding your hand in your head for? This is like important.
All right,
thing
let's
for
get
me
to it.
right
Let's
now.
get to
Okay.
it.
So my
Come on,
favorite.
Jeffrey.
Alright. So my favorite sandwich. So it's like you got your lettuce, you got your onion, you got your tomato, and I like London broil with balsamic vinaigrette
Okay.
poured
Nice.
on top of it. I am telling you, the shit will make you like. I can't say it because we're gonna be on YouTube, but this shit will make your fucking day.
All right. So I have. That's your sandwich.
Oh, but
Yeah, if I had to
Alright.
pick a sandwich right now.
All right. I have a sandwich. Now I'm gonna use a name that we know, and I'll bleep it out. So the bread is feet. That is the bread.
dude, I'm gonna fall over.
You're gonna fall over.
I'm gonna fall over.
Why?
Oh,
What's wrong with this piece?
something about Pilk and Dasani water. that combo is fucking sending me.
All right. So we got his feet. That's the bread. So like they're severed from the body.
That's
like,
fucked up, dude.
Well, let's say he's dead.
He will never walk again. You've
I mean-
stripped him of that right.
This is my
never walk,
ideal.
he'll
This is
never
my
walk.
sandwich. I work for this. So you're gonna pick off his toenails and you're gonna put that inside of the toe.
Ah, like onions.
Under yeah, it's like the
Yeah,
onions
yeah.
of the sandwich. It's like the toenails are the onions of the sandwich, and so then we got a brewing. We got a and then we put bacon in it, right? Just bacon. Bacon.
Is that made from part of his feet or just?
No, it's just bacon from a pig. What the fuck is
wrong with you?
I don't know, man. I've been fucking drinking this Pilk, man. I don't know what's
All right,
going
There's
on.
something in the Pilk.
There's something in the pill.
There's something in this Pilk.
All right, so yeah, that's the all right. And then hypothetically, and then in the middle is a nice slice of Kraft American cheese. and not American cheese made from a cow.
Kraft American. Kraft American cheese already isn't made from a cow, so you don't need to worry about that.
Well, it's made in my testes, and that's so we got. Again, I'm gonna bleep it. Feet as the bread.
You're the one who has to go back and review.
Yeah, and it's worth it. It's worth it. And then we click off the toenails. That's the onions. And then we have some bacon and Kraft American cheese in the middle, and that's my ideal sandwich.
You get some bacon and some lobster and some eggs and some
Pie, and then you mix it in your body and you shit it all out. Sandwich.
Sandwich.
Beautiful.
Who's next?
I'll go next. My ideal sandwich is I go to Subway on a crisp Tuesday morning.
Has to be Tuesday.
It's a bit misty, but that's okay because I'm wearing a sweatshirt. Well, I got it from my friend Daniel's bar mitzvah when we were both 13. He had a Schrodinger's cat bar mitzvah, which honestly still fucks me up, the fact that he based an entire bar mitzvah around that. But like, I mean, it was his special day, and he's allowed to do whatever he wants with it. So I'm wearing his Schrodinger's cat bar mitzvah sweatshirt, and I drive over to a Subway. Now this Subway is located in the same building as a Carvel. This is real. The Subway is located in the same building as a Carvel, but I'm not there for Carvel. It's 9 in the morning. Why would I want ice cream at that hour? I go in and I say, "Hey Johnny, no one named Johnny is there." I do this every time I come. They keep telling me Johnny's not there. I keep doing it. But one of them walks up to me and is like, "Hi sir, can I take your order?" And I look at the bread and I always tell myself I shouldn't get the Italian bread, but guess what I do?
What do you do?
I get the Italian bread.
You get the Italian bread.
I get the Italian because it scratches an itch that very few breads can satisfy, and so I get Italian bread.
It's about the bread, isn't it?
It's a big part of it's the bread.
That's why I got his feet. That's why it's important.
That's why it's important because the bread is a important
Big
ingredient.
part.
Because if you're not like immediately into the sandwich after taking the first bite of that bread, then you're not gonna have a good time with the rest of the bite.
Agreed.
It's all a part of the process of eating the sandwich. And so I got the Italian bread, and they're like, "You want a foot long?" And I'm like, "Is the $5 foot long sale going on still?" And they're like, "Sir, that ended in 2006." And I'm like,
Did it
"Fuck,
really?
I don't know. I'm making shit up." And so
It still goes on to this day, by the way, but continue.
yeah, so I asked for a $5 foot long, and they tell me that hasn't been a thing since 2006. I clearly think they're lying, but I'm too tired and sleepy to correct them. So they're like, "Hey, you want any vegetables?" They're like, "Who do you take me for? What sort of peasant do you think I am? Can I get some tomatoes?" And so they put some tomatoes on my sandwich, and they're like, they move on to the meats. And as I always get the meatball sub because a good meatball sub is better than any sandwich.
Okay.
Like a good
Respectable.
a good steamed meatball sub.
A good what?
A good not steamed. It's not microwave. A warmed up meatball sub. Not steamed. Don't laugh at me. I'm in a weak place right now. I need you to be here for me.
We're here. We're here.
Okay, so
I'm
I asked for
laughing at my own
I
stupidity.
asked for meatballs.
We're supporting your sandwich.
And she puts meatballs on the sandwich. And she's like,
does.
"What cheese?" And I say provolone. And every time I go to a Subway and I ask for provolone, I get the look. This is real. Everyone gives me the look when I order provolone cheese. It's a good cheese. It's not outstanding, but it's good. And like I don't get why there's like controversy about it. It's not cheddar cheese. I understand it's not cheddar cheese, but it's still good. Like God, I'm allowed to get what I want. Dad. God. Anyway, I order provolone cheese. And they're like, "You want any sauces?" And I'm like, "Oh, give me a bit to think." I never get any sauces, but I like to keep them on their toast. And then they're like, "Do you want it toasted?" What? Yes! You think I want a cold meatball sub? You think I want that fresh out of the freezer? What do you think, I'm a caveman? It's the end of the fuck. You think I'm fucking born out of the crust of the earth? Fresh, looking around wide-eyed. Oh, I wonder what magic there is to see. Can I get a cold meatball sub? No, I want it toasted. Of course I want it toasted. And so they toast it, and like it doesn't take that long. Like it's not like an arduous process, which is impressive. It doesn't even take like a minute. Whatever microwave they're using back there works, and it works good. And so they give it to me, and I'm like, okay, is it $5? It's like, no, the $5 sale ended years ago. And I go, fuck! I only have $5! How am I gonna order my sandwich now?
How much money do you have?
$5!
He just said that.
That's why I asked about the $5 footlong sale, because I didn't have enough. And they're like, I'm sorry, sir, we can't sell this to you. And I go, shit!
Do you kill them?
No! Maybe. I might kill them.
Hey, I have a religion that
You're
will offer
hungry.
you salvation.
Yes.
We talked about it earlier on the podcast. It's King Julian and the Penguins of Madagascar.
I'm interested in this religion.
How
How do I convert?
You have to throw up a stick of dynamite.
Would you murder an entire staff of Subway workers to get your $5 footlong?
Would or has?
Would or has?
What? Have you? You have? You mean have?
According to my lawyer, I would just say no.
Okay, but like, would you? Like, hypothetically.
According to my lawyer, I would just
You,
say...
Joe Biden, would you do it?
Joe Biden.
As Joe Biden. Okay, listen, this is like my ideal sandwich, so like, already, if I get this sort of sandwich at Subway, it's already bomb. But if this is my ideal sandwich and it's just like got just the right crispness,
Yeah, it's the perfect.
I can smell it coming out of the microwave, and they're like, "You can't afford this, sir." I think I would get violent.
How?
I would climb up on the counter,
Yeah.
and I would beat my chest like this.
See, viewers, he's going full Donkey Kong.
They can hear it. And they would go, "Sir, get off the counter. We're gonna call the police." And I go, "You won't have time. Your reaction speed isn't fast enough." And then, quick as a flash, I've gone. And they go, "Where is he?" But I'm already behind them. And I rip one's heart out before he even has a chance to realize. And he looks down without breath and goes, where he falls to the ground lifeless. The other 7-Eleven and also Carvel, because remember, it's a set combination 7-Eleven, not 7-Eleven, Subway and Carvel. They're looking at each other and go, "Quick! We gotta pin him down!" But it's too late. I'm already in the freezer. I'm stocking up. What am I stocking up on? Meatballs. I'm throwing them in Mach speeds. I'm taking them out one after another. No one's left by the end of my rampage. I'm surrounded by blood. There's so much blood. There's so much blood. I fall to my knees. And I'm surrounded by meatballs and death. The stench of death hangs thick in the air. I look at the guy at the counter who's ordering a double sundae with his son, and I go, "Leave. You don't deserve this, mate." And he goes, "Yo, do you guys serve Whoppers?" I kill him too. His son will live to seek revenge, but that's a problem for the future. I start to sob. I eat my meatball sub. It tastes good. Thank you.
Alright, how are you gonna do your meatball? How are you gonna do yourself?
Yeah, how you gonna do it?
Alright, yeah, good start. That was really good.
Thank you.
We can't look over that. That was very good. That was very impressive.
Incredible.
I cannot top that.
We don't want. We're not. It's not an oven. We want to know what sandwich you
It's not
want.
about toppings here.
Cold
Something
hot
that has
dog.
to do-
Cold hot dog.
A cold
hot dog.
That's your choice.
Is that
You come into this house and
we
say a
didn't
cold
ask
hot
you
dog?
to top that immaculate fucking speech because it's better than a fucking cold hot dog.
Have you ever had a cold hot dog?
No.
I don't want.
I have had a cold, but they're not terrible.
They're not terrible.
They're not awful, but like there's something there's not
Like,
anything.
there's something refreshing about a cold hot dog.
I'm sure
Like
there
that's
is.
not an experience you're gonna have
But
on
you're
your own.
telling me that-
Okay, listen. I have a distinct memory of reaching into my fridge, opening up a Ziploc bag of already cooked weenies, grabbing one by the hand, holding it up into the air, inspecting it, looking up and down the shaft, slowly taking
Don't
it.
call it a shaft, man. Please don't call it a shaft.
Save it for the court case, dude.
Yeah, but anyways, I've just eaten like raw weenie.
Really, raw weenie.
Wrong.
No bun.
No salmonella. I mean, that's kind of explains the way you are now.
Why salmonella?
What
What do they have to do with this?
It's cocks.
Salmonella cocks?
Rooster,
But-
cock. Salmonella.
But weenies are made out of, that's true. But weenies are made out of pork, not salmon.
Oh.
O'Reilly's.
Okay. Let's see what else we got on the list.
Oh God.
We have two more things. We have
Two more
fuck,
things?
marry, kill. Fuck, marry, kill. Let's all come up with a solid one.
Okay. One each.
We all come up with a solid one and we discuss.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know how much left I got in the tank, dude.
That's fair. Okay.
Well, what
Fuck,
time is it
marry,
right now?
kill, 7, 8, and 9.
7, 8, 9.
It's a.
Number 7, 8, and 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, the plane is drastically falling from the sky, but we all right. 7,
We
8,
got some
9.
time. We got some time.
7, 8,
to
9.
fuck around.
7, 8, 9.
Uh-oh, turbulence.
Turbulence. We keep going down. 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Fuck 7. Fuck 7. We can agree on fuck 7, right?
Yeah.
Look, it's 7, 8, 9.
7 didn't
8, 9,
die.
what?
Oh well,
right?
we'll kill 7.
Kill 7 to save 9.
Kill 7 to save 9.
I say fuck 8. Looks like boobs.
Fuck 8.
Fuck 8 looks
Two
like
holes.
boobs.
It does.
And then you marry 9 because 9's already dead and wives are a scam. So you no longer have to.
Who's to say 9's
Yeah,
nine's a
you
woman?
just assume 9's gender?
That's
fucked up.
well, like from my perspective.
Okay.
In your head.
A significant,
In my head canon, that
then-
is
a
9.
significant digit, if you will.
I'm here for the discussion on 9's gender, but in my head canon.
You know, 8's got a significant figure, I could say.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like, you're
Like an
like
hourglass.
at first you're like, whoa, and they're like, whoa.
Yeah, we can agree. We fuck 8. Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
8. Fuck 8. Kill 7. Marry 9.
Yeah.
I am.
Because I don't know what 7 else will eat. It could be something like 8 like
Can we
Just
say
like
instead
no.
like
We
passionately
could also
like
be like
taking
like
your arms and lead to a
9
bedroom where you spend the
reincarnations of
night
King Julian. You
cavorting?
just don't
Alright,
know.
fine.
Yeah.
You don't know.
All right.
So
There were just 3
Cavort,
conversations
marry,
happening
kill.
at once.
Cohort. Marry. Kill.
cavort.
Cavort.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Here's mine. Freddy Fazbear.
Okay.
Willy from Willy's Wonderland. Great movie, by the way. Watch it if you haven't. Donald Trump.
Kill Donald Trump. I'm not a big fan of Trump.
All right. So you're gonna the serial killers. You're
Yeah.
fucking marry the serial killers over Trump. I'm here for it. I just want to confirm.
Okay,
Nah.
I could fix him. I could fix Willie.
That's fair. That is a good point.
I would marry Willie, and then I would take Freddy Fazbear in my arms, lead him to the bedroom where we'd spend a night.
So you're gonna marry Willy over Freddy Fazbear? He's a war hero. He fought in fucking Iraq.
Do you imagine the clout I'd get from betting that man?
Yeah, but imagine being his loving wife. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Here's the thing.
Because Willy's just a goon in a random town. Freddy Fazbear is global.
Freddy Fazbear is a global sensation.
Look, it would have to be kill Donald Trump, right? But like
We can agree on
between-
killing
no,
Donald
no,
Trump.
no, that's all just it, right? The big thing is who we fucking, who we marrying. I gotta say I want to fuck Willie because the dude's got Willie in his name. It would be a crime
True.
for me not to fuck a man named Willie, even if it is a serial killing animatronic. I don't have a choice. And then I get to live out the golden years with Freddy Fazbear.
Like Golden Freddy, yeah.
Like
Golden Freddy!
Like
Cheers
like
to
Golden Freddy. Cheers to Golden Freddy. But that's just, I'll drink some Pilk to that shit.
Yeah, I'll pilk to that.
You're gonna shit your brains out, bud.
Yeah, you
Jeffrey,
you
you're
lay off the
lactose
pilk.
intolerant.
It's the price to pay for being a vampire.
Price to pay for pilk.
Price to pay for Pilk drinking vampires like your boy. But that's kind of how I see it, right?
Alright, cool. So, fuck Willy or fuck Freddy?
Fuck Freddy.
I would fuck.
Alright, we have
No, we have to fuck Willie.
You would marry Freddy.
Right, but why would you marry Willie and fuck Freddy?
Okay, because Willie is like Freddy Fazbear is simply possessed by like a child.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
That's
That's true.
Whereas Willie is like a serial killer.
So you'd rather fuck a child?
Yeah,
'cause you
you
can
can
marry-
that into
you can
it.
marry-
No, not the child, just the
Because you
Freddy.
can marry someone without having intercourse with them.
Yeah.
Whereas you have to cohort.
I don't want to have sex with either of them. They're robots.
That's fair. That's
Oh,
fair.
They're
wow.
not robots. They're animatronics.
A very different genre.
I like. Listen, I don't know why anyone would ever want to put their dick in a Freddy Fazbear, but people do. Put your hand down. People do. But
Alright.
if given the choice, tell it to
You
us.
have to.
I would have to.
Yeah, alright, fair enough. Alright. What's your scenario?
Okay. fuck, marry, or kill. Alright, I'm gonna go with the Holy Trinity.
Holy Trinity.
Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
The Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
All right.
Alright, so kill the father because I have daddy issues.
All right, fair.
Marry the son because I'm also a young man myself. And fuck the Holy Spirit. I want to get some out of this world poo.
Out of this world poo. That's fair. That's
I can't
I can't argue with any of that.
cannot
That's
argue.
solid reasoning.
That's solid logic.
I may not be the most talkative one here, but God, I got big brain.
That's fair.
Yeah, so you're
Either way, you're getting a little sus with like because you have to either fuck or marry the father or the son. So either way, it's a little sus. That's just like a byproduct.
I mean, when you say son, that doesn't imply that he's a young boy.
No, it's like
Yeah, but
33.
sus. Father, son.
Father, son.
Sus.
I mean, you could fuck the father and then you could call him daddy and be just.
True.
I mean, if you marry the son, you can also call the father daddy.
You have to fuck
You
the
could,
Holy
but that would
Ghost.
just be fucking.
Yeah. I'm fucking.
Why? It's your stepfather-in-law.
I'm absolutely.
And
plowing
you're telling
Holy
me
Ghost.
if you get yourself a stepfather-in-law, you're gonna call him daddy.
I will trench in that Holy Ghost ectoplasm to get that holy water.
That
All right,
goes
for
to
fuck's
shit.
sake, we get it. You want to fuck the Holy Ghost? I'm talking about calling God.
It literally
daddy.
has holy in its name.
I'm sure it does. We get it.
True.
We're not
It does have
discussing
holy in
We're
it.
not discussing whether or not we'd all fuck the Holy Spirit. We're not discussing this
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
glad we're all agreed on
discussing-
that one.
We're discussing on whether or not we would fuck God in order to call
You
him
wouldn't
daddy.
have to fuck God because you're fucking the Holy Spirit. It's fuck Mary,
Yeah,
kill, not fuck him.
You're just marrying him. So yeah.
Well, would you want to marry him and call him daddy too, though? That's what I'm trying. The idea.
You are
is-
under no obligation to do so, and you can kill him and call him
Call
daddy.
me Daddy
too.
Mort.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to call him daddy. Maybe I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
I mean,
I've
hey,
never
if
prayed
you
to
sit
God
down and
that
have
way.
that
I've never been
conversation,
like,
you're
hey,
allowed to call him whatever you
our
want.
daddy who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Like I've never done that shit. I don't know. Would I like it? Probably, but I've never tried it, so I don't know.
That's fair. And we could agree on that. All right.
Okay, big one here. Okay, Cosmo from the hit show Fairly Odd Parents.
All right. True. Good choice.
The Kool-Aid Man,
Okay. Yeah.
or King Arthur of European legend.
Okay.
I kind of want to fuck them all. If I'm being honest.
Yeah. So, I played King Arthur once in my life, so I cannot kill King Arthur.
Hence
Okay.
why I want to fuck him.
Yeah, you got King Arthur, Cosmo, Kool-Aid Man.
I think I'm gonna.
Marry Cosmo because male fairies can get pregnant.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm
True.
gonna fuck King Arthur just for the clout, and then I'm gonna marry Cosmo because he can get Pregante, and then I'm gonna kill the Kool-Aid Man and drink his blood and have a nice refreshing.
Refreshing is
Refreshing.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
fair in the context.
Yeah, that's mine. That's mine.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's not a bad assessment.
I think I would want to run the risk of fucking the Kool-Aid Man. I think it's
Explain.
I think it's worth it. Okay, I've got no attachment to King Arthur, so I think I'd be
Yeah.
okay killing King Arthur, just
Sure.
because like
That also gives you clout.
that also gives you clout for slaying King Arthur.
You can steal Excalibur.
Yeah, true.
I can still-
you have a point.
I can
But if you
steal
fuck him, you also get his Excalibur.
You could
so-
also
Yeah,
rule all of England.
No, there's pros and cons to it all, but first instinct, kill King Arthur, fuck the Kool-Aid Man, cavort with the Kool-Aid Man, and marry
Does
Cosmo.
nobody want to fuck Cosmo?
Oh, you're marrying him. Yeah, he's gonna get.
I know
Cosmo's
that.
getting piped on a nice and
Yeah,
decent.
we understand
Cosmo
he's gonna
can
get
grant
paid.
all your wishes in every sense of the form.
I'm sure, but like purely, like if I had my way, I would fuck Cosmo, right?
All right. Yeah.
I would fuck Cosmo.
How does it go?
Excalibur, from the United Kingdom, I'm looking for him, I'm going to California.
So yeah, so I definitely fuck.
Because
I think I would fuck Cosmo.
well, yeah.
I would fuck. I could do. I would fuck, marry, and kill all of them.
Yeah.
Except for Cosmo, I wouldn't kill Cosmo. That's not.
Cosmo
I wouldn't
doesn't
kill. He doesn't deserve.
Cosmo
shit.
doesn't deserve death.
Arthur was a dick sometimes, but like I would not. And the Kool-Aid Man, I'm sure, is also. Anyway, so I would. I think I would. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like you. But then again, like you tell me you wouldn't go to fuck.
Where's the fun in fucking the Kool-Aid Man? You know what he's gonna say in your ear when you're dicking him down. Just go, oh yeah.
Okay, but
where's the
excitement
excitement?
factor? What if he leans closer in your ear?
Yo,
and
wait.
Like,
No,
you smell different when you're awake.
Guys, problem. Kool-Aid Man is...
Say that louder for the plan.
Yeah, what if you and the Kool-Aid Man are in each other's arms and you expect him to say this is classic line, it's me, the Kool-Aid Man, but then he leans in close and he says, "You smell different when you're awake."
How are you responding to that question?
What I was gonna say is the Kool-Aid Man, there's an issue there. His body is a glass pitcher, correct?
Right, yeah.
True. How are you dicking that down?
You don't.
You'd be
You
surprised.
climb inside the top and you get vored.
No. No.
You get bored by that Kool-Aid Man?
Yes.
All right,
I don't
think-
want to, but that is the only way to fuck the
Okay,
Kool-Aid Man.
Okay, one second. Let me ask a question. I'm gonna hate myself for asking this. What was the word you just used again?
Vor.
Vor?
V-O-R-E.
That should be eaten in a sexual sense.
What?
To be eaten in a sexual sense, fully in one gulp, like a snake
Like
eating
if
a
you-
mouse.
Well, it can be like if.
Yeah, then I would
that's
fuck
a
the Kool-Aid Man.
You want to be vored by the Kool-Aid Man?
You want to get bored by the Kool-Aid Man. You want to drown in his blood. Drown in Kool-Aid.
Drowning Kool-Aid.
It's a
Dude,
good way
you
to
would
go.
fit really well in a cult.
Oh yeah.
All right, we got one.
I'm in the cult of Julian. You guys didn't know that shit.
We got one final talking point to wrap this up.
what's up?
LeBron James. Opinions on LeBron James.
Dude,
We gotta have this up. I'm gonna fall asleep.
LeBron James.
Yeah, 2 minutes of LeBron. That's all I ask.
there is a Vine that specifically just says LeBron James in a comical matter. And
LeBron
I
James.
do believe that might have been the peak of comedy.
I would argue that LeBron James himself is a nice guy. He tried to beat Neo Michael Jordan when the odds were against him.
Like, he's done nothing wrong. He's done nothing to deserve my ire.
Hopefully Goku will carry on his legacy.
Yeah. I think LeBron James would, when he dies eventually, I think that would be a good grave to rob. Yeah,
Do you think
That's
he's buried
a-
with basketballs?
probably. Well, that's up to him.
What if,
Yeah. Have you
why
seen
don't they
this?
make cooler coffins? Like, why don't we have, like, ball or
Like-
sphere-shaped coffins?
I want my
they
coffin-
have like pods now these days where like you get buried and you grow into a tree or some shit.
Yeah, that's something I want to do.
I
But
want
like LeBron James like is buried in a pod and like grows and, like,
Basketballs,
fucking
yeah.
basketballs.
yeah, basketball.
He grows a hoop.
I want to be my body be buried inside of a roller coaster at an amusement park. So every time you pass a certain part, you can see my somewhat decaying corpse and eventually skeleton just looking down at you like when you're like as you're riding through the.
That's pretty metal.
That's
Actually,
pretty
now,
metal.
now that I'm thinking about that, if they just like suspended your corpse just like at an amusement
Yeah,
park.
imagine like fucking like a William Afton decayed skeleton just staring down at you as you like go down the drop of a roller coaster.
like
Oh,
you
turbulence.
You reach the like top of like the log flume and you're just like they lower you like a puppet.
Spooky, scary, yeah, that'd be sick.
That I think that'd be a good way to go.
If I die tomorrow, do
Disney
that.
World like this.
So anyways, thanks for watching the
Yeah,
Neanderthal
thank
you for
podcast.
watching the Neanderthal podcast.
We really appreciate you coming here and coming here and coming here and coming here. And they don't
Please
stop.
tune in next time.
God damn it.
Oh,
Wow, that is good timing.
That is good timing.
all right,
All right, bye.
Bye.
all right, and the plane's crashing. Ah!